Let's take a look at two powerful tools in Lightwave. One's called MDscan and the other one's called MDplug, and the two of them work together. What I have here is a character that's fully rigged and doing a little bit of animation. We've even got the eyes blinking using morph targets. So what I want to do is take this and run MDscan so that I can record all of the vertices information. So let's start by clicking Properties, and as we can see, we've got 4 endomorphs using Morph Mixer here. That's what's causing the eyes to blink, and then we could do some other facial animation. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to select MDscan. Okay, with MDscan, let's double click that and let's bring that window up here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to save out a file. So I'm going to call this character is Augie, so Augie walk. We've got him walking. Okay, there's the file name that we're using here, and it's 0 to 36 frames. That's what I've got on the timeline. And I'm going to hit OK, start scan. OK. It just scanned through the whole thing. If I double click, I can save that file. Okay, so it actually saved the file to the location that I wanted it to. Okay, as I scrub through, I still have the animation on there. And I can turn this off, turn off my morphs, go and add MDplug, and what MDplug does is allow me to place that file. So here's my Augie Walk MDD file that we just created, and my start frame is at 0. I'm going to have my, go ahead and say that it's 36 frames, and we could have it repeat if we want. My timeline's still set to 36 frames, and I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. Okay, and even though my morphs are turned off, we can see that the character still blinks his eyes. But what's really cool about this is if I shut this down, select the root bone right there, and if I delete it from the scene and all of its children, I've got a couple other bones in there. I'm going to just remove yes and yes to all, yes and yes to all, and yes and yes to all. So now bone x-rays on. I have no bones, but as you can see, the character is still moving using the MDD file that we created. So this is very handy if you want to have a bunch of these birds running around, say, I don't know, 50 to 100, but you don't want to have to keep up with all the bones and all the morphs for that in the scene. So basically what I can do is load up just the object, apply the MDD file using the MDplug tool, and then I have the character walking around. Easy as that.